and I'm the Policy Chair of the Rhode Island Food Policy Council. Hi, I'm Sue Anderbois, and I'm Rhode Island's Director of Food Strategy.
Hi, I'm Karen Wetherill. I'm co-director of the Rhode Island Healthy Schools Coalition.
And I'm Jessica Petrolia. I'm a Nutrition Program Specialist with the Rhode Island Department of Education.
And together, we're Team Real Food First in Rhode Island. Except for Azaid, of course, who is out of the country on summer vacation, but you'll be hearing from her shortly.
And we're here at the Rhode Island State House.
Hi, I'm Jessica Petrolia, and I'm a Nutrition Program Specialist providing training, technical assistance, and compliance monitoring for the federally funded child nutrition programs administered by the Rhode Island Department of Education. K-12 schools are ideal settings to address food justice, equity, and sustainability. The USDA school meal programs provide nutrition and food experiences to millions of children and youth. Research demonstrates that farm-to-school programs improve participation and acceptance of school meals, lower plate waste, engage parents and communities, and allow students to develop an understanding of real food and healthy eating. With the common goal of nurturing a healthier Rhode Island, our state partners have worked hard on the promotion of local agriculture and efforts to increase access to fresh, healthy food across the state. The Rhode Island Farm to School project has been facilitating the demand for local produce in public schools since 1999. By developing relationships with local farmers, school food service providers, and the produce distributors they contract with, Rhode Island Farm to School has facilitated increases in the amount and varieties of Rhode Island-grown produce purchased by schools and has built an educational program that is instrumental in growing demand for and excitement about local products and school food.
Hi, my name is Margaret Reed, and I am the Policy Committee Chair of the Rhode Island Food Policy Council. Though we know that schools report procuring local foods and that schools, parents, and students are interested in having more local food in school meals, we do not have consistent, accurate data on how much or what kind of local foods are being sourced. We know that in order to procure more local foods, we need to know exactly how much we are currently buying in terms of volume and types of products, as well as what types of meals these local products are being used in. We know that this is not an easy task, which is why we need Game Changers Laboratories' help. Each food service management company in our local schools uses a different system for procuring. Sometimes products are purchased directly from a farmer, and sometimes directly from a distributor. Not only this, but the procurement systems used by distributors are different than those used by food service management companies. So we know that we need to build a platform that complements the systems already being used. Through participation in the Game Changers Laboratory to create a state-level local food procurement data platform and reporting system for Rhode Island, a more robust and comprehensive farm-to-school program will develop. More children will realize the benefits of improved nutrition and a real food experience, and a model system will be available for other states to replicate or adapt.
I am Azaid. I am a project management and outreach consultant for the Rhode Island Department of Education. I coordinate the expansion of the USDA nutrition programs, and I am sending you this message from the Butterfly Valley in Fethiye, Turkey, where I'm spending some time with my family, visiting my dad. Let me start this message by saying that 1 in 6 children in Rhode Island face hunger. With over 143,000 students in our public schools and more than 62,000 that qualify to receive free or reduced price meals during the school year, we know that there is a need great. According to the Rhode Island Community Food Bank, in 2018, food insecurity grew by 15% over 2 years. In some cases, products has increased its cost up to 24%, making it very hard for families to provide healthy meals for our children. There are many strategies to fight food inflation: eating on a budget, using SNAP benefits at farmers markets, and expand and maximize the utilization of the USDA nutrition programs in our schools. During the school year, on an average 2 months, we serve over 3.5 million meals. Please note that in some schools, participation in breakfast is lower than 10%. Building from our successes in the summer meal expansion, we have replicated strategies to expand alternative breakfast options. After 4 months of implementation, we have seen an increase of more than 10% in meals served across the state and up to 80% on participating schools. Your funding opportunity comes to us in a perfect time. We know food cost is very high for families, especially for those with children. Being able to have local schools offer local grown products will be key to increase participation in the USDA nutrition programs. We are launching a campaign in this fall that creates awareness about these nutrition programs, and adding that fresh products will be available to make healthy meals will be key to empower families and children to take advantage of this resource. Please support our efforts and help us build healthy kids, healthy communities for a healthy Rhode Island.
This is Karen from Rhode Island Healthy Schools Coalition. I'm excited about having time and space to work with my awesome colleagues on this idea. Together, we've addressed school meal expansion, school food supply chains, and school nutrition standards legislation. We're so ready to tackle this technical but critical piece to grow farm to school in a more systematic way. I've seen firsthand how farm to school programs can contribute to a healthier school environment. Serving fresh local foods captures the attention of students, staff, and parents alike. And what better place than schools to reach all kids to learn about real food? And while nutrition education and even school gardens complement what happens in the cafeteria, schools need to regularly serve local produce to have the greatest impact. We've had some great successes with cafeteria taste testings and local food promotions, but we need a statewide system to ensure these programs aren't just one-offs, but are an ongoing part of the cafeteria experience for students. And for that to happen, we need to shake things up a bit and require greater accountability with a statewide reporting system and data platform.
Hello again. I am Sue Anderbois, Rhode Island's Director of Food Strategy. I led the development and now the implementation of Governor Raimondo's cross-agency food strategy, Relish Rhode, that seeks to foster a local food system that supports all Rhode Island families and communities. As you've heard from my colleagues, Farm to School touches on so many pieces of our food strategy. And as part of implementing the food strategy, I also co-chair our statewide hunger elimination task force with the director of the Department of Health. Farm to School is a vital piece of our food security and equity work in the state. Nearly 1 in 4 families with kids is food insecure within Rhode Island. And one of Governor Raimondo's key initiatives this year has been what she calls the No Student Hungry Initiative, working to ensure that all students have access to the food they need at school to fuel their success. She recognizes that breakfast and other meals during the day are vital to our students' ability to show up to school, to focus on their schoolwork, and to succeed. The Farm to School program helps to ensure that our kids are eating fresh, nutritious, locally grown or made products. Given Rhode Island's size and connectivity, the students may even know the farmer or maker themselves, or be given the opportunity to visit the farmer or the maker through the Farm to School program. My colleagues have already told you, and you likely know yourselves, that there are ample studies that show that kids are more likely to eat and enjoy their food when they've helped grow it or have a more personal connection to it. And it also reduces food waste. So as we strive to ensure that all of our kids are fully nourished for their day, there's really nothing better than food grown or made by their family, their friends, and their neighbors, which is what Farm to School would entail in Rhode Island. It can also be a way to support our local farmers and producers directly, like how Providence Public Schools directly supports Pezza Farm in Johnston, Rhode Island, or how Barden Orchard supplies apples to the schools, apples that may not have found a retail market otherwise. Our Division of Agriculture has long supported this initiative for these reasons. This project also dovetails well with our Commerce Agency's Supply Rhode Island program, which works with the state's anchor institutions, including the state, procurement, and K-12 schools, to help them support Rhode Island small businesses through procurement, not only feeding our kids, but fueling our economy. Support from this program will be, well, game-changing, because we do not currently have a state-level local food procurement data platform and reporting system for Rhode Island. It is exactly what we need to take this work to the next level, and could be a model not only for other states, but also for other local procurement programs within Rhode Island. So I hope that we're able to partner on this, and thank you so much for your support.